Hey everyone, these are a pair of 3.5 speakers I have here at my home studio in my desk, and I just want to speak really quickly about a 3.5 inch speaker because if you are getting into music production, you may pass over small speaker sizes like this, but I just want to give you a little bit of a heads up. Like if you're in an environment like I am, I'm in a home studio, I'm in a room that's roughly like 9 feet by 11 feet. It is a home office room. I've previously owned really large speakers. I've had the Adam Audio A7X speakers. I've had them on giant stands. I've had the whole setup and the rundown. Well, the thing is, the larger your speaker, the more volume they're going to produce. And there is a huge benefit of having that headroom. But if you're in a situation like I am, I don't want you to gloss over small speakers like this. Now, these are 3.5 inch Bluetooth speakers from Mackie. I have them sitting here on my stand-up desk that I got from Amazon. What I use this primarily for is checking my mixes. So I primarily mix and record using high quality headphones. I've got headphones from Beyerdynamic, headphones from Shure as well. I go through the headphone experience to make sure that what I'm getting is translating onto the computer. But what I use these speakers for is essentially like a confidence monitor. So if I'm listening to a YouTube video or I'm wanting to listen to my mix through a nice pair of speakers, I'll go with these all day long. I'm not pushing them. I'm not trying to use these for entertainment purposes. I'm not trying to like pump up a bunch of bass into the room. I want to reference the mix in a very natural way. So these are definitely so much better than your laptop speakers. They're so much better than your phone speakers. But what the 3.5 inch speakers are going to give you is versatility. So I also like the fact that, like, for instance, this speaker, this is my right speaker. It only has to have a couple of cords going in here, a positive and a negative. Now the other speaker that goes with it, that's the one that has the volume knob on it. That's where it's got all the switches. You can make some EQ moves if you want, but I'm going for simplicity. I didn't want to have a ton of cables running to my speakers because the use of these speakers is, again, as a reference, not like a primary listening environment. You know, if I were doing all my mixing decisions, like how I'm going to EQ stuff, how much compression I'm going to use, I could understand shying away from a 3.5 inch speaker size. But again, these speakers are like hands distance away from me here on my desk. I need them to just kind of give me a little bit of confidence that as I'm listening to something, I can check them really quick. I can turn down the speaker volume and get back to my headphones world. So that's what's been working for me. I feel like it saved me a lot of money by using these, and I just like using them. So those are the Mackie 3.5 inch Bluetooth speakers. If you're interested, check them out.